superstition. Oh, fuck, dang. I miss that little old Stevie Wonder. Bless his heart. He dead, ain't he? Oh! Hey! Ooh! It's Friday the 13th here in HISI land, and we're here to entertain your brain. I'm Loretta Jenkins, your good luck charm, and I'm also magically delicious. I felt like now's a good time as any to dispel some of them common superstitions. I call them stupsitions, cause you stupid to be scared. Why is folks scared of anything, huh? I ain't afraid of goddamn nothing. It's except for midgets. Everybody says, check out the Games of Thrones. That's right up your alley. And I got as far as seeing that little mini-me, and I was like, oh, hell no, this ain't not for me. Hey, some folks says a superstition of that Loch Ness monster Bessie be floating around over there in the locks of the nest over there in Scotland. But ain't y'all think an animal that was down in the water would have to come up more than once every 40 years to catch a breath of air? That just don't make no sense to me. Oh, of course, this is coming from a country that's number 2 and number 3 in alcoholics, drunks per capita. Hey, you can quote the almanac on that. I've been brushing up on for my Jeopardy tryouts. Walking under a ladder, hell, that ain't never killed nobody. Unless, of course, you just knock it out from under them, unless, you know, if they a friend of me or something. Are you trying to snag their husband? Ain't nobody want to fuck a quadrilogic. Just ask Newt Gingrich. His second wife be watching, is she trying to lie? Going. A 4-leaf clover ain't nothing but a clover with a piece of extra chromosome. So the truth is, you digging and looking through some grass, looking for a tarted leprechaun turd. Mona, stifle it. I know you don't like leprechauns. We don't. What the fuck is a peppercorn? But now I do believe in it bring bad luck when a black cat pass on your path. And you know, like when last time Mama's cat, you remember that mangy thing, and it had like eye boogers and dingleberries, and its breath smelled like shit all the time, and had matted up. Hers had a dingleberry that turned into a super dingleberry and walked around with shit on its eyes and stunk up to high heaven. Well, anyway, that shit box tried to cross my path, and I booted it about 30 yards up in the tree. It's like, well, it didn't so much cross my path. I seen it pissing in my neighbor's yard, and I got me a running start, and it was more like, it's more like that. Well, for fuck's sake, it says here, if a cat's coming towards you, it's bringing you good riches, and if it's going away from you, it's the opposite. Well, what if you drop kick it? Fuck, I knew karma was gonna bite my ass one of these days. I reckon it was time to make amends. Karma, come in. You come and go. You come and go. Huh? Come in. Huh? You know that one that say, step on the crack, break your mama back? That shit don't work. Cause if it did, my mama would have done turned herself done inside out. She'd have been crawling around like a snail. Damn, low. I had to keep reminding myself that bitch ain't dead. Does anybody know the Patriots say to dead mamas? I need to pray to his ass. Ooh. And you know what else? Dropping an umbrella on the floor means that there's gonna be a murder in your house. So hey, if somebody come in your house and they drop an umbrella, then I'd be suspicious that they getting ready to come and kill you. And I'd go ahead and kill them off first. I mean, that'd stand up in the court of law, right? Okay, sure hope so. Oh, I love this one. If a clock that ain't been working suddenly chimes, then there's gonna be a sudden death in your family. Hey, if a clock that ain't been working suddenly chimes, I'm gonna get the fuck out the house. You got worse things than death to think about, cause you got ghostesses up in your attic, man, and that'll bring down your market value just as soon as she. Hey, ask that poltergeist woman. Oh fuck, man, I think she died. Everybody in that movie died. That's creepy. Ooh, that little blonde-haired guy will give me the willies. She'd be fucking ugly now, all growed up. Oh my God, this one here, this kills my ass. It's bad luck to light 3 cigarettes with one match. Well, now, if I'm going through such a time that I needs to light 3 cigarettes at the same time, I don't know who you are to all of a sudden judge me, goddammit. 3 in 1's economical. These is hard times. Do the math, motherfucker. Y'all, I've been getting weird feelings all day, like something real bad, something scary was going to happen to something like Sarah Palin presidency kind of scary. See, it's like we was like, all of us was walking through the woods, and it was misty rain, and fog, and cold, and spooky voices was woo, all around us. And then that spooky ass Mike Myers music start playing ding 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 ding. My goddamn daddy used to play that music to get you just scared all up to bed when we was little. I mean, I shit the bed till I was 7 damn years old cause that son bitch. God bless colon cancer. Shit, where was it? Oh, yeah, we was camping and I went out with this hungin' and he started stripping me down. And then we heard this noise and it sounded like over from behind a tree boat and I didn't look over there and I didn't see nothing. And just about the time I was getting ready to spose my tits to him, he goes, ah! Who the fuck done that? God damn it. God, I think I pissed myself. God damn. Anyways. All right, let me, here. Just about the time I was getting ready to expose my titties to...
Ah! Happy Friday the 13th, bitches!
I got you! And that's how I say it. Very superstitious.